China's WS-35 engine, and the Y-40 strategic transport aircraft. WS-35 engine has officially been launched, with a thrust of 35 tons. It not only surpasses the strongest aircraft engines currently in service in the United States and Russia, but also pushes China's aviation engine technology to a world-leading position. Aircraft engines are known as the pearl on the crown of industry, and ultra-high-thrust turbofan engines are the most brilliant diamonds on this pearl. The high technical difficulty can be seen from the variation in the length of the fan blades. The length of its fan blades can reach 1.6 meters, and the linear velocity of the blade tip exceeds the speed of sound when rotating at high speed. The centrifugal force borne by a single blade can reach hundreds of tons, equivalent to hanging a fully loaded high-speed train. The success of WS-35 stems from China's breakthrough in the field of materials. The engine blades consist of revolutionary silicon carbide fiber-reinforced composite materials, which are 30% lighter than traditional nickel-based alloys, but have a 50% increase in strength and a temperature resistance of over 1600 degrees Celsius. What's even more amazing is that the 0.03 mm thick nanoscale thermal barrier coating technology only slightly changes color after being burned with a blowtorch for half an hour, without deformation, extending the blade life by 3 times compared to traditional materials. This material breakthrough not only solves the stability problem of blades in extreme environments, but also reduces the weight of the engine by 1.9 tons, which is equivalent to the strategic value of loading 2 anti-ship missiles or hundreds of kilograms of fuel. The WS-35 also features an ultra-high bypass ratio design, far exceeding most military engines in service. A high bypass ratio means a significant increase in bypass flow, allowing for greater thrust while significantly reducing noise at the same fuel consumption. This is precisely the ideal characteristic of modern large transport aircraft. But for every unit increase in bypass ratio, precise optimization of the aerodynamic layout of fans, compressors, and turbines is required to balance thrust efficiency and structural strength. Chinese engineers have achieved a 40% reduction in airflow loss in a super-large diameter fan through innovative 3D aerodynamic design, setting an efficiency record for similar engines. Moreover, the intelligent control system is another major technological highlight of the WS-35. The WS-35 is equipped with a globally leading, fully authorized digital control system, capable of real-time perception of flight status and automatic adjustment of thrust parameters, reducing turbulence by 60% when encountering strong airflow. In the test, the C-929 aircraft equipped with this system achieved a stable landing like walking on flat ground under level 8 crosswind conditions, with a 60% improvement in turbulence resistance compared to traditional systems. In addition, the WS-35 also has breakthroughs in precision manufacturing processes. The manufacturing precision requirements for giant WS engines are extremely strict, and key component errors need to be controlled at the micrometer level. Taking the fan disc and integral blade disc as an example, their diameter exceeds 3 meters, but the dynamic balance deviation shall not exceed 5 grams centimeters, equivalent to a weight deviation of no more than 1 grain of rice at the edge of a disc with a diameter of 100 meters. The emergence of the WS-35 is not only a technological achievement, but also a game-changer for China's strategic delivery capabilities. For WS-35 engines will drive China's new generation of ultra-heavy strategic transport aircraft, the Y-40, soaring in the blue sky. Its 400-ton takeoff weight and 180-ton carrying capacity have directly increased the 66-ton carrying capacity of the current Y-20 by nearly 3 times, even surpassing the 150-ton carrying capacity of the Russian An-124 and entering the first tier of global strategic transport aircraft. The carrying capacity of the Y-40 is astonishing, capable of transporting 399A main battle tanks or over 1,000 fully armed soldiers at once, directly from Shanghai to New York without refueling. Or it can be loaded with modular missile launchers to facilitate the rapid deployment of Dongfeng 17 hypersonic missiles. This capability will completely change the strategic mobility mode of the Chinese military. In the 2025 Djibouti test, the Y-40 carried 150 tons of supplies and flew continuously for 18 hours, setting a new record for global transport aircraft. Its payload is 50% higher than the C-17 and its range is 20% longer. The maximum range of the Y-40 strategic transport aircraft can reach 16,000 kilometers, which means it can take off from a base in China and fly directly to certain regions in Europe or Africa without the need for aerial refueling. The core of modern warfare is speed and precise logistics. Carrying a load of 180 tons with a capacity of 40, it is enough to transport all the equipment of a company and a week's worth of combat supplies at once, or 6 40-foot standard containers of emergency supplies. This air logistics capability can ensure the sustained combat capability of frontline troops and achieve true, real-time logistics. Multitasking adaptability makes the Y-40 a true multitasker in the air. The value of Y-40 goes far beyond transportation. It can be quickly converted into an aerial refueling aircraft, providing a range extension of 6,000 kilometers for the J-20. It can be modified into an air-based ballistic missile launch platform to launch ballistic missiles in the stratosphere, significantly reducing warning time. It can also be transformed into an airborne arsenal aircraft, carrying dozens of long-range cruise missiles, etc.